Blog Talk Radio.
It's not my fault. You've been lying, saying that I took away your peace. Drowning by yourself, now you wanna blame me. Like you have no options. I ain't take your options. Now I'm not the problem, man, that's on you, yeah. You've been terrorizing me, yeah, I'm always wrong. I knew you lost your mind when you dropped that bomb. Girl, are you crazy? Yeah, you must be crazy. I've been thinking lately it's you. You stole your peace, put it on me. But baby, it's you. Lie like a rat, but take your stuff back. Baby, it's you. And I would never hear. You've been flexing everywhere. Girl, look in the mirror. Man, you so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you. You stole your peace, put it on me. But baby, it's you. Lie like a rat, but take your stuff back. Baby, it's you. Your parade, shine, you can't get it, yeah. If I was Father Time, then I would change the day, so I never saw your face. What do I have to do to make you?
Hello. Happy Saturday, everyone. I'm your host, Simo, of What's Really Going On Blog Talk Radio Show and Podcast. I am super excited that you have decided to spend your evening, afternoon, morning, whatever time it is where you are. I am so happy that you have decided to spend your evening with me. Before I get into tonight's episode, I always like to give a special shout out to everyone that listens in around the globe. So without further ado, I'd like to give a special shout out to Canada, Mexico, Brazil, South Africa, Nigeria, Sudan, Egypt, Algeria, Italy, France, the United Kingdom, Norway, Sweden, Russia, Japan, Pakistan, India, China, the Philippines, New Zealand, Australia, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Tanzania, and, of course, rounding it out, the United States. All right, thank you guys so much for listening. Also, the Book of John 3, I posted it, I believe, last week online. The Book of John 3 will actually not even be out until January 28th, 2022. And already I have so many pre-orders for the book. I'd like to thank you for that. Also, if you have reached out to me through email or through the mobile app about coming on to the show, or about just reaching out, answering questions, or talking about somebody that has impacted you, that has come on the show, please, 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 just wait. Give me until next week, and I promise I will respond to those emails. And also the mobile app. Normally, if you leave a message through the mobile app, I'll see that quicker than I will see an email. It's going to take me at least 24 to 48 hours to respond to any emails that you might be sending. But again, I thank you for the feedback. Thank you for the love. I thank you for all the pre-orders on the Book of John 3. I appreciate you guys so much. I really do. And thank you for that. So tonight's episode is about indecisive people, people that can never make a decision. I have females who reach out to me and they say, well, what do you do in the case where, you contact the guy, you guys are doing great. One minute he'll act like he's all into you, and then the next minute he's sending you them WYD texts or them what you doing texts. But I'm gonna tell you ladies something about men who consistently send you what you doing texts. What that is a way for them to string you along. They're gonna give you just enough to keep you contacting them, but not enough. You understand what I'm saying? They're gonna give you just a little bit. If you are talking to a guy and the guy is saying to you, he wants to see you, he wants to be with you, or any of those things, but he never makes a concrete plan to come see you, or doesn't ever make plans. All he does is send you WYD text. That's a clear indicator that he's not really that into you. What he's doing is stringing you along, giving you them little crumbs to keep you interested, but he got other stuff going on. Clearly, he's got other stuff going on. Ladies, you got to be smarter than that. And I'm assuming, most of you are a little bit older, so I know that young people, they send the little acronyms, they send the WYD text, they send all that stuff. I had to look up online. I'm not even gonna lie, I looked up online to see what some of that stuff meant. But you have really, really, really got to be smart about things like that. Stop chasing these men, and let them chase you. You understand what I'm saying? You shouldn't be chasing after no dude trying to figure out what he got going on. If he's asking you what you're doing all day, but he ain't never making no concrete plans, you need to go ahead and let him go. And think about it. If you always plan every date, if you always plan any trips, if you always talking about where y'all going to eat, if you're doing all those things, what is he doing? Nothing. He's never going to make any plans. He's always so fall back. Treat them accordingly. If they, how the old saying said, you want to treat people like you want to be treated. So what you need to do sometimes is just treat these dudes like they treat you. If they don't return your text, if they don't return your phone calls, guess what? Follow suit. Quit following behind them, and let them give you little crumbs and things like that to deal with. I got one friend of mine, she always talks about how the guy that she's with, he's constantly talking about he doesn't like the way she wears her hair, or, and my friend, she's a beautiful, beautiful girl, beautiful dark complected girl. She wears all these beautiful different color hair. She wears her hair, well, she had locks for a little while, and she would dye them like green and blue, whatever color she felt like she wanted to dye. And it was always very beautiful. She's a beautiful girl, very, like I said, very dark complected. And you don't see a lot of dark-skinned women that will wear those colors that she wears. But for her, she's a beautiful girl, and it suits her. It looks very good on her. And so she would say how her friend, the guy that she was dating, would always say negative things about her hair or how she looked or how, how she dressed. She's kind of conservative dress, so she doesn't show everything. She kind of covers up sometimes. Every now and then she'll wear like some little daisy dukes or something. She might wear some short shorts or something like that, but that's not her MO to show everything. And in my mind, at my age, I'm a little bit older, so in my mind, I think that you should leave a little bit to the imagination. Like, I cover up. I don't expose my body or whatever. I don't need anybody looking at my butt or any of that. I can still get attention without, showing all my body parts. But anyway, in her case, she said to me, she said, he always complains about, my hair color or, what I'm wearing. And I said, well, you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. It sounds to me like he doesn't really like you that much. Because when you met him, what color was your hair? How were you dressed? You were dressed conservatively. At that time, wasn't your hair blonde or green? And like I said, all these colors look amazing on her. So for him to complain about it, but constantly up in her face, that ain't got nothing to do with her. That's got to do with him. But why would you be with, if you don't like the way somebody wears their hair or how they dress, why be with them? Why complain about it all the time? Just move on, kick rocks and keep it moving. Ain't nobody got time for all that foolishness. And then, the women say, well, I can't really read him. He's confusing me. Confusion, when somebody is indecisive all the time, what that means is they are making a decision. This decision has been made. They don't want to do it, whatever it is. If you say, hey, do you want to go out this weekend? And they say, I'm not sure. I don't know. 2 or 3 days go by, you still don't hear nothing. Girl, don't ask that man that no more. He already made the decision. He don't want to go with you. Y'all need to understand that. You don't need nobody to tell you when somebody ain't interested. If somebody is interested in you, they are going to call you. They're going to text you. They're going to see how your day is going. They're going to do all that. But if all they doing all day long is sending you dumbass WYD text, then apparently they ain't making no concrete plans with you. Let that shit go. Let them go. Let that tired ass shit go, and just don't fool with them no more. That's what you got to do. Then they'll say, well, do you think, so and so, he don't answer his phone between this time and this time. So I'm just trying to figure out, is he cheating on me or is he messing around with? Girl, you already know the answer to these questions. Y'all ain't got to ask me that. You already know. If the dude, if somebody, every time you sitting there with them, they got the phone in their hand, but when you got to get in touch with them, they ain't nowhere to be found. They ain't answering no phone. You already know what it is. Stop wasting your time on these tired ass dudes. And then just ask people what they really want. Like, what do they want? Because after a certain age, you know what I'm saying, you ain't, what you looking for? What do you want? If it's just sex that they want, then that's what it is. Say that's what you want. You ask them what is it that you want. See, you women be wanting relationships, real relationships with these dudes, but you never establish that. You never establish it. You never say, this is what I want. I want an actual relationship. The man ain't never said, so don't be confused when now if he ghosting you, clearly he doesn't want whatever it is you want. If he ghosting you, you can't never get in touch with him. You can't find him. He ain't answering his phone from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock. And then when you do get in touch with him, when you finally get in touch with him, maybe at the end of the day, after he done left the other girl house, and he telling you he been busy, that's some bullshit. Ain't nobody been busy for no 4 hours, ain't looked at their phone. So come on, ladies, be realistic about this stuff. I've had, and I'm sorry y'all for chewing in your ear, but I was soaking this watermelon and some strawberry daiquiri mix. Oh my God, it's so good. But anyway, stop letting these dudes run y'all around in circles. Like I said, indecision is a decision. The decision is they don't want to do whatever it is you asking them about. If it take them 3, 4, 5, 10, 12 days to reply to your